understand what is it that has been covered, what hasn't been covered, who can you call up to. Today in business is about partnerships and collaborations. You must appreciate you may not be able to do everything. So my reflections on this, just 5 things. And one, I'd say, is learn and learn and relearn. Learn and learn and relearn. These issues of people, technology, and processes, risks change. The risks that institutions, financial institutions and other institutions faced, say, 20 years ago, 10 years ago, today, into the future, are very different. Issues like cyber security is a new item today. I remember when I started banking, probably the biggest loss that a bank could face, if it was in terms of theft, was people breaking into your safe. If you have a branch in a certain place, people come in. And I think we remember those stories where they would dig tunnels underground and get into the safe. Today that has changed. In fact, the likelihood of somebody breaking into your business, yes, is still there, but the impact of that is only so much. Because you can control how much you've placed in that safe, and whoever gets to that safe can carry so much. Look at things like cyber risk. They say somebody seated in, as far as Russia or Ukraine or other places, can hack into your systems. And we've seen that. There was a time even the e-citizen was down. Yeah? Groups called Anonymous Sudan. And they're just that, they're anonymous. You don't know where they're operating from, but they're able to take over your systems and can do much more. So it's an issue of learning and learn and relearn. So maybe as you started off your journey in the Sacco movement, you had a good appreciation. These are the risks you're facing. My challenge to you is learn and relearn. And that is why this conference cannot be more timely. What are the new risks? And I expect our panelists today, tomorrow our speakers, we'll mention that. The emerging risks that we see. I think today the buzzword we hear is digitization, issues of AI, blockchain. What do these mean for us as SACCOs, and what are the risks they come with? So as leaders, number one, my advice is learn, relearn, learn and learn and relearn. The second item is invest in people and technology. There's some risks which can be managed by people and others by technology. Items like cyber that I just talked about. There are systems out there that will be able to protect anyone coming in. Things like credit risks. Yes, we can automate, get the credit rating and risk profile, but you still need human intervention. So let's invest in our people and their systems. Systems, of course, help in being able to handle a lot of data and doing things much more efficiently. So as our organizations grow larger, we must invest in more technology, more systems, and people. That way then we are able to keep things under check. Number 3 is be involved. As I said, the tone starts from the top. You may delegate, which is fine, but the responsibility still remains with the board, with us as leaders, all in this room. Yes, you are people who manage the risks, but if the SASRA team comes, you cannot say, that's the person you need to talk to. As the board, you take responsibility. So be involved. What does that mean? At your board meetings, do you dedicate sessions to discuss risk? Do you get reports on risk? What are the key risks you are facing as an organization? How are we mitigating these? Do we allocate enough resources to manage the risks? Our budgets, our strategy, do they talk to risk? If we do that, then we've got a much better chance of managing. Fourth item, I would say, is diversify and expand. And by this, what do I mean? There's some risks you can manage, but also we must appreciate there's some risks we can't manage. One of the most common ways of just diversifying risks is insure. Because insurance is part of risk management. So it's to appreciate you cannot manage everything. I imagine even like this hotel, there's a risk a fire could start. But the hotel has then taken a fire cover. So let's diversify and expand. So some of the risks that you can diversify, insurance is an example. Another example is just being different regions, different products. You might be strong in lending, but the economy is not working as much. And maybe then the risk is, if your credit risk is too high, can we do other products, collection services, payments, different regions? As SACCOs, we probably haven't gotten there, but we will get there. Could even move to different countries, all currently in Kenya. But can we expand to other areas? I think now SACCOs have opened up membership. Not just teachers, but you've opened up to other members. The common bond has now been opened. It's also a form of risk management. That if anything happened to one sector, then you are not affected as much. And lastly is partnerships. Partnerships, you cannot do everything yourself. Identify the right partners who then will walk with you this journey. What is it they can do for you, and what is it that you need to do? As a bank ourselves, as Sidian, we offer strategic support and training, and we've worked with yourselves previously. Trainings around AML, credit risk management, items like customer experience. All these are different risks, and your partners need to be able to support you on that. And we are happy as a bank. I think this is now the 4th Leaders Summit. We've been with you from the very first summit. And we are honored to be with yourselves and continue working and partnering with yourselves. And anything that we can do to help, we are here to support. We've got expertise in certain areas. We also are learning quite a lot from yourselves. So it is a partnership. So that's what I would encourage all of us to then pick up. So just to recap again, learn and relearn. Invest in people and technology. Be involved. Diversify and expand. And open partnerships. So as I conclude my remarks, for me is to encourage you. Risks are with us. They never go away. Even as we traveled here, there are many risks we face. On the roads, some of us came by air, but that did not stop us from coming here. And the same applies with business. Business must continue, so we cannot stop or slow down because of risk. Key is have the right systems, work with the right partners, understand what is done. But also, as I say, very importantly, and we had that from our Reverend, trust in God and believe in God. You can only do so much. And as I say, my view is once you've done your best, then you leave it at that. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, that's my words of wisdom. I hope that that has helped you. And around for the rest of the next today, tomorrow, and happy to engage. We do have our team here. And if there are any items that you may need further clarification that I've mentioned to where you feel we can help you with our risk, we are happy to engage. Okay, in terms of just our capabilities, we are able to lend, and some of you we have partnered on that. Trade finance is our core, and we are able to support, and we are working with a number of yourselves. Wealth management, FX services, We're able to give good rates on deposits, and happy to note most of you are our customers. And we have our government and institutional banking, where institutions like yourself fall. That's headed by my colleague Simon. I think most of you know him and interact with him. Recently, we've now into public sector, so we are working with different government ministries, parastatals, county governments. Digital banking is big for us, because digital, and I'd want to encourage you, that's the growth of the financial services. If you want to reach as many people, you can only be there physically. But with digital, you are then able to reach many people at all times. Even when you are sleeping, you're still earning fees and commissions. So we are big on digital, and on that we ride around payments and collection solutions. Be it check scanners. We've recently launched PesaLink, where you can pay your members directly, 24 hours, 7, and different collection solutions. Later, we will just present on this. In terms of custodial service, we are licensed by CMA to provide custody services. So again, that's something we can offer. We do have a bank assurance subsidiary. So we've partnered with you on a number of insurance products, and we can give you good advice around that. And happy we've got a large branch network. Today we have 46 branches, and continue to grow. If I reflect on our journey over the last 7 years, today our customer numbers are 265,000, and we can see we've been able to grow our customers with support from yourselves. So for me is to encourage you, continue, and you will get there. Today our deposits are 44 billion in terms of customer deposits. 2018 we were at 16 billion. So every 3 years we are able to double the size of the bank. It can be done, and we have done it. If I look at the next, in terms of annual loan disbursements, loans still remain our key. Today we are disbursing last year we disbursed 27 billion to our customers. Most of these are short-term loans, again also to manage the risk. We see if customers are then able to pay faster, so we give them solutions, be they working capital solutions, accommodations, we are then able to lend, but we are able to lend almost 27 billion annually. Our total assets today, we are 60 billion size bank. I joined the bank in 2017. Then we were about 18 billion. The graph there, the following year we were 25 billion. So we have more than doubled, almost now tripling the size of the bank. Again, that can be done even yourselves with the right partners encouraging you. In terms of shareholders equity, today we are just below 7 billion in terms of capital. You are aware of this area, CBK has recently now increased the capital requirements for banks. It's staggered, so banks need to be at 10 billion by 2029. Central Bank has given banks 5 years to get to that level. It is staggered. By this year, banks need to be at 3 billion. We are already at 7 billion, so we are 2 years ahead. By 2027, that's when we should be at 6 billion. We are already ahead. Our plan is we will be able, with the profits that we make plus commitment from our shareholders, we should be able to cover that. And lastly, this is a slide on our partners. So just as I explained, we've not walked this journey alone. We've got many partners, DFIs, FMO, EADB, Credit Guarantee, Medical Credit Guarantee, Triodos, Aqua for All, Safaricom, Centum. So again, your respective organizations, who are the partners who have helped you get there? Remember what they say, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, be sustainable into the future, work with others, and you'll get there. That is our story, and thank you. We are happy and proud of that, and happy that we have supported KETSA, and looking forward to continuing working together. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I want to formally declare this summit as officially open. and wishing you the very best, and may we continue interacting. Thank you.